is the first edition of Voice of Music on JDN Radio 101.5 FM. The program where we celebrate the voices, the stories, the passion, and purpose behind the music that we love. My name is Somolola, and this very evening, like I said the other time, our guest is a minister of the gospel, a recording artist, a music director, a worship leader, an author, a speaker, a teacher, and the music director of Harvest House Christian Center, Ibadan. And who am I talking about? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me today, Olubayila, popularly known as TD. Good evening to you, sir.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
How do you do?
I'm fine.
I love that smile. I really like. I'm really. In fact, I look forward to days that I will host some people, and when I give the introduction, I want to put a smile on their face, and which is just I just achieved this evening. I love this.
Dreams will come true.
You're welcome.
Thank you for having me.
How do you do?
I'm good. Thank you.
All right. I'm very well. I'm very well. That is the voice of Tunde Olubayila, the voice of our guest this very afternoon. All right. Let me start from me here.
Okay.
I guess you're a minister,
Yeah.
a recording artist, and a music director, an author, a teacher, a speaker. Which of these roles best describe you who TD is, Tunde Olubayila?
Okay. First of all, thank you, everyone. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
I would say it depends on what you know about me. For instance, for some people, they know me more as the music director, the one who directs music. By the grace of God, I'm the music director for Harvest House Christian Center, and I've also directed music for several other events. And so, for some people, they know me as that guy who is an artist, or he leads a function band, M4DK. They know me around like that. And some people, they've seen my books. They know me more with my books, but I think the one that most people know me more with is the worship leader and the music director. Yeah.
So definitely today we know you as a music leader and a worship director based on the nature of the program.
Yeah.
So can you just briefly take us through the journey of your music career?
Okay. All right. So, like many people who find themselves in music, I was born into a music family. I grew up knowing that my mom used to take me to rehearsals with other people who are very, very family members who are instrumentals to my growth. Among them is my big mommy, Mommy Aragbaye. She was also in the choir then, and moreover, she's my big aunt. Then we have people to my mom's side. We have other people who sing. We have the late Bola John Lariwaju. He's my cousin, my first cousin. Then his elder brother Miwa Lariwaju. Quite a lot of them. So
Big
it's
B.
yes,
You're
Big
talking
B.
about Big B.
Yeah, it's my first cousin. So. And same thing with the elder brother Miwa Lariwaju. So it's like growing up, people all around me, they keep singing, they keep playing one instrument or the other. My mom too was one of the strongest voice I've ever had. She was actually my first music teacher. And by the time I was 11 years old, I won a scholarship for music, singing. And by the time I entered university, I led like 2 or 3 convocation services. I was the worship leader. Then Professor H.M. Salah of blessed memory, he knew that this boy. In fact, there was a time I went back to the school I went to collect a document. One of the principal officers saw me. He shouted on the street, said, "This Holy Ghost brother!" So I at the time I directed the Joint Christian Fellowship Choir too and other stuff. So music to me has been a major part of my life. And now I'm in Harvest House. Wow. The place to be.
Okay, did you always know that music would become a major part of your life and ministry?
Well, I suspected it. I sensed it. Because like I said, if by age 11, I won a scholarship. And along the line, the very first cloth that I can say I used my own money to buy was because I was singing. I was still in GS3 or so, and people were spraying me as I was singing. So my mom took the money, and my mom said, "This money, you will not just spend it
anyhow."
She went to buy clothes for me. He said, "So you always remember, I can't forget that clothes, one flowery shirt like that. I don't wear that shirt again." Then when I entered university, by the time I was in part 1, part 2, some of my seniors then, when they have events, they'll come around to help them, we sing. Then by the time I got to part 4, was it part 4? One of my seniors, his elder sibling was getting married. That one took me to Ilorin, paid for everything, and since then I said, oh, like this music is a major part of me. But I was running away from music, interestingly. I was like,
why?
Yeah, sometimes when things come too easy for you, sometimes you don't appreciate it. And I think that I was part of those affected. So, but it was later when I discovered that you are part of the people that music actually chose. Some people want music, but music, they don't like them. So, but some people, music just be like, no matter where you run to. So I feel God will have me do a lot in music, and I'm glad for my spiritual father, Reverend Bimne Eboda, who has provided guidance over the years too. And here I am, doing well.
So is music a career to you or a ministry?
Well, first of all, as a Christian, it's a ministry, because if you're a child of God, any platform you have, any work, even if you're a banker, it must be a ministry. So first of all, it's a ministry. And also, because anything you are doing and you are earning money from it, then that means a career too. So it's also a career.
So what inspired the creation of M4DK? That's music for the king.
Oh.
why you were in the university? So what?
Yes, I was in part 1. So I was playing around with names. I was trying to create a group. I was playing around with names. I called it Ensign's Production. I was just playing around. Then my late cousin Big B, he had a program then at Ilorin, 120 minutes. Was it 120 or 180 minutes 0 second? Then when I went for the program, and he was using M2DK, music to the king. But I was already performing at social event at that time. So I said, okay, M2DK is exclusively like a worship, like unto the king. But I said, everything actually is for the king. Either you are singing it to him directly, or you are singing it to the people on his behalf. So that's why songs like Kekeluke and all those stuff. So I said, okay, mine will be M4DK. So music for the king. I'm not gonna lie, he even dropped it. He was not using M2, he switched over to House of Lamba and the like. So I kept the M4DK. And that's how that's M4DK came.
M4DK.
Yeah, music for the king.
If I may ask, like professionally, when did you start music? And from then till now, like how many albums or singles do you have now?
Professionally, if what you mean by professional is when you start getting paid for it. Because like I said, but there are some choirs that the work they do is quite, professionals look at them and they know that this will work. I've been doing that for a long time. But the first time I will start like charging like solo, like a solo career, was in 2004.
Wow.
And
2004.
Yeah. 2004. That was like,
that's a long time.
That was like charging professionally and collect money.
So we are having a big wow.
So and that was the very first time. Even though before then I used to be a piano major. Before then I was playing, collect money and others. I kept collecting money. There was a time during Obasanjo's time when we used to have strikes, like 6-month strike. Then I would go to Abuja. My sister was staying in Abuja, so I would be there, I'll play, and the church, they'll pay me every Sunday then. So me, I will be playing that distracting notes. Because what they are paying me per Sunday then was already close to what I pay per session in school.
Wow.
So I was like, this time, just continue. But 2004, I can't forget, October 9, I did my first major gig at Ilorin. There's a wedding, got paid, good pay, got back home, gave my parents something like, and so I can't forget that.
So like how many albums or singles?
Albums, okay, like 2 albums, but singles, several singles, always dropping singles here and there. Then always having several outreach programs, like the Times of Refreshing. There's another one we just started recently, that's Worship Room. We'll be having one in September also. Worship Room is just people come together, just worship. And some of the songs that I've written that we sing in church, but we've not already recorded it. We recorded there, and we just have people, many more people getting blessed with the songs. Yeah.
Thanks for the advertisement, but you will pay for that advertisement before you
leave. Your song, You Are the One,
yeah,
which features renowned gospel music minister, that's Mike Abdul.
Yeah.
How did that collaboration come about? Because Mike Abdul is a big...
Yes, he's a big man.
So,
well, something about Mike Abdul is one of the most humble ministers of the gospel you can ever see. Forget how he is very humble, very approachable. All what he wants is for him to know that you are doing something that is reasonable. So my team approached him then, because we first recorded the song earlier on. I think that was 2013 or 2014. So we wanted to do it again. And my team approached him because there's a Fuji part there. That's the Fuji part we're about to start, where you start talking. And he's the one that, so we felt, okay, he's the one that can actually deliver that line the way we would want that line to be delivered. And he just told us, okay. And I didn't even tell him that I'm Big B's cousin or anything. I just kept quiet because I wanted to see, because one of the things my pastor says that when you see the favor, is the hand of God is there. So I wanted to see how far favor will lead me. And you know, he said, okay, he came on board, he listened to it and said, okay, I'll write a line. And they did the line, we recorded, STO produced it, and the rest is history.
If I may ask, what are the challenges you've probably faced in your music career?
Is what every music artist is the cashing.
It's the cashing.
No, you said this one. I always talk about.
Is it that you are not being paid or you are not being paid well?
Well, yeah, it's 2 ways. First of all, you know, for most of the projects, you bootstrap yourself at some phase before people start getting involved. And like I was talking with my brother here when we were coming down, many people, they think the money you need in the production process is all. They don't know that even post-production, the money that goes into it, the PR and everything is more. So that's a major thing. Then for me, because I believe that every artist must have, if you're a gospel artist, you must have a local assembly. So I'm in a local assembly, and thank God for the local assembly. People are supportive, you know, do your best. And so I just feel most times it's just the cash to carry out project, to do project the way you want them to. But for me, if you invite me, if you say, okay, this is what we have, if it can work, fine. Because at the end of the day, you know, the guys they won't listen to you if they were not there when God called you.
Now only you God
called. So if I feel it will work for the guys, okay, I'll go. But
and God bless you, not put food on their table.
They won't even listen to you. You can use your faith for yourself, but you can't expect that they will now join you to use your faith. That's how it is.
Okay. When you write or you compose a song, what usually comes first? Is it the lyrics, the melody, a personal experience, or a spiritual inspiration?
Actually, for me, it has been everything. For example, You Are the One. When I wrote You Are the One, I resigned from, I used to work at IRNT. I resigned. So when I was resigned, my HOD then one prof said that, oh, he didn't want me to resign. So prof now said, I will link you with a man. They said that man has been looking for someone who will be a farm manager. And he said the only thing is he has not seen anybody that has the integrity in it. So and prof said, I know you can deliver. So I called the man. The man said I should come to his office. I went to his office. Then the day we should go to the farm, I kept calling the man. The man did not pick. And I'm married. I was like, my heart was thumping that, hey, what will happen if this opportunity goes away? So at a point, I was so agitated that if I check my blood pressure, I'm sure it would have been up. And I just had the Holy Spirit said, before the man, were you eating? I said, yes. He said, after the man, you will keep eating because I am your source. And I laid out, I said, I'm sorry, sir. You are the one that we praise. You are the one I adore. You are the center of my praise. And before I know what, I just said, you are the one that we will praise. You are the one that we adore. You are the center of our praise. You are the center of my life. Then the song came. Then, of course, as a music person, you go back. You don't say, I received it like that. So I went back, tied it up, put the song in proper shape. And that's how it came. But for a song like FAWEMIMO, I heard that one in a dream. And I woke up, I recorded it on the phone and I played it. But for songs like FAWEMIMO was funny because I'm not an Igbo person. But I just kept hearing FAWEMIMO in my spirit. That was like years ago. So one day I did, then later the tune came. So I wrote the tune, and I asked, that was like 2010 or so, 2010 or 2011. So I now asked one of my friends, Igbo boy, Mekos, is in Australia now, and I said, because what's the meaning of FAWEMIMO? So the guy told me that you are good, not just that you are good, that you don't know how to do anything than to do good. I said, oh, that's what God was trying to tell me. So I wrote the song. So there are some songs that you sit down, like Kekeluke. I was playing on a piano. One of my pastors, he has a piano in his house. I went to his house. I was just playing, and that's something. So
that means that Kekeluke does not really have a particular.
Yeah, Kekeluke is a deep Yoruba word actually. It's a very deep Yoruba. Because when I was much younger, there was a song we sang in that church. Then I said, my mom, he said, Baba, so I just Kekeluke is like a sound of it. So I now say Kekeluke, glorious harmony. That's what me and I did. That Kekeluke, joyful symphony, like. So that if anybody asks you, I was Kekeluke, it's a joyful sound. Kekeluke, so I kept interpreting it, and I just imagined. So I started the verse like, looking through the windows of time, moving through the meadows of life, met some people dancing around, and while they're singing, I asked them why. Kilo de tefin shere, kilo de tefin koriwa, Kekeluke, just like playing around, like I just want a song that it just to capture what I was feeling as I was playing that piano, and I kept it simple like that.
Okay, let's open the studio line. If we can have one or two calls for people to call in if you want to ask questions from our guest artist this very afternoon. Our guest. 07048001015 07048001015 07048001015 or 08022102163. That's the number for you to call in this very afternoon. Oh, we have a comment on Facebook. Okay, I'm still coming to that. You can call in to ask questions from our guest this very afternoon. Our guest has been Tunde Olubayila, AKTD. So you can call in and ask questions from him. All right. As a worship leader, how do you prepare yourself spiritually before leading people in worship?
Okay, so for a worship leader, I used to tell my team the first thing you must be aware of is your worship is not what you do on Sunday. Your worship is actually your daily life. Romans 12 is clear about that. I appreciate you that present your body to God as a living sacrifice, holy, and this is your reasonable worship. So you do that. So when the foundation is sure that you have actually presented, you are presenting your body, the next thing to do is because there's something we call the procession of worship, the corporate worship. That's what we do when everybody now comes together. So as a worship leader, let's say I'm leading this Sunday and I know that I'm the one leading. It now depends on you now to sit down and allow the Holy Spirit to dictate the flow for you. Then you bring out your tools. Just like a pastor, we want to preach. A pastor will come out with the tools, prepare the sermon notes. So you also prepare, you look at it, this and this, because this is not personal worship. In your personal worship can be about the songs you like alone. But for corporate worship, you are considering the people, because you are the one chosen to lead that Thanksgiving procession, the procession of worship. Like that Psalm said, have you seen the procession of my king? The singers were going, the musicians were in front, So you are leading the procession of worship. So you consider the people you are leading. Then you say, okay, will this song work? Will this not work? For instance, we can't go to a corporate worship session of 10 minutes and introduce like 3 new songs to them. It doesn't make sense, because else that's just a special performance. You want people to be involved as much as possible. You want to space it at a time that it will be reasonable. Then, of course, in all this process, you are praying, because so you have to make sure that the balance is there. And when you do that, there's physical preparation, the spiritual preparation, and the third one that many worship leaders don't let me say most is the mental preparation. Many people prepare physically, they do their vocal warm-ups, they prepare their lists, they do their trees and all those. Many people prepare spiritually too, but the mental, picture yourself, see how you will run through the list. If something happens, if something goes off, how do we correct it on stage? How do we do this? How do I engage? Like, for instance, I was training a choir, and somebody said, oh, if people don't lift their hands, I said, did you even ask them to lift their hands? So, it's these commands are there in the scripture. You say, lift your hands, oh ye people, clap unto the Lord, shout unto the Lord. So you want them to do something, is either you say it or you model it. But if you are not prepared mentally for that one, you just expect that people automatically no. You are the one that are prepared mentally to know how to guide that procession of worship.
You are truly a trainer. Can you give... Right here from JDN Radio, I want you to give people, because I know you're a trainer, just like you have said. Can you give some people opportunity to come? You train them free of charge from JDN Radio.
From JDN Radio,
yes.
They're not getting paid.
That would be August alone.
Only August. For this month.
Only for this month.
And will they be?
We will peg it to. How many people do you want?
Like how
5.
many can you?
Let's say 5.
5.
Or how many can you train free of charge?
Because it takes time, actually. So, and when I do it, I put my whole mind in it. I can do 3.
3.
Yeah.
3.
I can do 3.
Oh.
Or if you can stretch it 4 max.
4 max.
But I'll give them the time they need.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We have to go, please. Our time is fast.
So, tẹ̀síwájú ṣùgbọ́n àkókò tí kò wà ní papamọ́ra. Tẹ́bá pàdé wa lórí ètò fún ti ìrọ̀lẹ́ tòní. Ẹ tún pàdé wa ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ ní ìkànnì JDN Radio 101.5 FM. Nígbà tá a tún gbé àlejò tuntun wá sí orí ètò. Orúkọ tí
we'll surely bring him.
Ṣe padà bọ̀. Orúkọ tí mi ò wáyé padà. Olúwatóbi náà ní ó kábí pé ká tún fìrè àti ayọ̀ pàdé. Ó di ọjọ́ mẹ́jọ.
A big thank you to our guest, Olugbayila, popularly known as TD, for sharing his journey in his ministry, his music, and the vision behind his upcoming album. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. We celebrate your contribution to gospel music, the worship ministry music. Thank you so much for coming around. For those that are interested, if you want to learn under the tutor of Tunde Olugbayila, please, you can call this line 080-5298 0049 080-5298-0049. You can call me or send me a WhatsApp message. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, and thank you everyone at home.
All right, that's a wrap for today on Voice of Music. We'll see you next week by the special grace of God. My name is Omolola. Keep it locked to JDN Radio 101.5 FM. You are